one of two things. It's either B. Simone is a terrible friend, or the women that sit across from her on these podcasts are misinterpreting the level of their friendship. They see her as a best friend, but she don't look at them like that. Because I
have to agree to the fact though, they see her as a best friend, she sees them as associates. That's what I see. You see them as an associate, they see you as their best friend. Because there's no way that your best friend is going through financial, mental, emotional turmoil. You know what I'm saying? And you're not there to help.
I mean, we talked about like the team thing. I'm really big on this team right now. Like, I used to be real big on like, you need to be with me for 10 years and build this and build. Well, I told you that.
In the previous part of this interview, the friend talks about how she watched B. Simone bless all these other people, pay people's rent, pay people's mortgage, help people with their student loans, pay out people's cars, all while she was broke on food stamps, losing her car. Talking about how B. Simone didn't help her, but how she grew from that. But now that girl has got her own opportunities and is forging her own way. Now you want to talk about how you can make her a millionaire? Where was this energy when that girl needed it? Because if you believe in her now, why didn't you believe in her then?
And B. Simone, I don't know if you just can't read through the lines, or maybe you just simply don't give a, but your best friend just literally sat there and told you how she lost everything, and even had to go on food stamps. And she sat there and she watched you help somebody else while she was drowning. And you sat there and said, Jesus.
B. Simone's problem is that she thinks she's bigger than the program that God has never called her to be in. I've never, in my 22 years of living, ever seen such an ugly God complex. It makes absolutely no sense. She's very narcissistic, very egotistical, and just very self-centered. I don't get it. Her friends, whoever her friends is, are crazy.
You know, the Bible also says it that not whoever calls my name that Lord, Lord will enter the kingdom of God. Now, as all we know that B. Simone, she is a believer, she is into religion, she is a Christian. But sometimes, depending on the things she does, it makes you as a believer to question her faith. What am I even reacting on? Let's go back to the beginning. Hi guys, welcome back into the channel. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. Just in case you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Sumi, of course, and I hope you do consider subscribing on the channel. Tap on that bell so that every time I upload anything on here, you're always notified. I have just one request. Please help me share this video to as many people as possible, because lately YouTube is doing something to me that I myself, I don't understand. But however, we are not giving up. We are still pushing. Okay. So apparently, B. Simone has a podcast. So as she was on her podcast, she welcomes her friend. So as they are on the podcast, interacting, having conversations, so B. Simone poses a question to her friend, and she's like, do you think I'm a good friend? So do you know what happens? The friend starts to stammer. Instead of replying the question directly, she starts stammering, like as if she can't really say, yes, you're a good friend, or no. But instead, she starts saying, you know, there was a time when I didn't have things. There are times when I was financially down. There are times when I didn't have this and that. There were times when, you know, I'm a single mother. I was staying with my parents and I really didn't have anybody to help me. I was struggling. We, as the people who watch this podcast, of course, this was ironical. The friend to B. Simone, she was indirectly trying to tell B. Simone that, do you remember that time when I had nothing and you did not help me? Yet you are talking about you helping the orphans, helping people pay mortgages, and you did not help me. So indirectly, she was telling B. Simone that you're actually not a good friend, because the time when I had nobody to help me, you did not help me. So because B. Simone felt guilty, she didn't know what to say. She just said, Jesus, to literally cut the story, to make everything short. That is what I'm thinking. So this is the main reason why most of the Black Americans are literally coming out and crashing out and talking about Simone's behavior. So guys, I want us to first watch these clips, but I'm going to put the short podcast from B. Simone and the friend, and also the reactions from these Black Americans. And let me know what you think.
Do you think I'm a good friend?
I think you're an amazing friend. I think you I think that it's the best way I can describe. Okay, this happened.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandma passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, I was crying, you let me talk through, and it was the best conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were like, let me know what you need. You know, if you want me to come over, if you want me to bring flowers, if you want me to do this. And it's like, in those moments, I don't want you to say that. I just want you to come over with flowers. I didn't want you to be like,
Jesus.
You feel weird asking somebody to do certain things like that in a moment of grief.
Wow.
So it's like, I don't think you're a bad friend. I think you're an amazing friend. You're a supportive friend. You're a friend that will offer the clothes off your back. You are always there. I think it's just moments of comfort that I think you can
show up without permission.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
I think in past that's maybe a trauma thing again though.
Why?
In the past, I felt forced to show up without permission. It was performing.
It was.
So now I'm like, all right, I ain't get that friend don't want that much. So maybe
and I don't require a lot.
And you don't require a lot. Yeah. But it's like it's full circle.
Wow.
Doing it for the people that deserve it. Doing it for the people that need it. Doing for the people that don't take advantage of it. It's rewiring your brain. It's unlearning. So it's like, I would have done that in the past.
But out of a place of obligation.
Fear. Out of a place of fear. So I get that. I can do that.
Yeah.
This B. Simone shit has been sitting on me ever since I've been reporting it on my main page. B. Simone is a one-sided best friend, which means that her achievements, her downfalls is the only thing that needs to be represented. The fact that you let your friend go homeless, you let your friend go broke, you let your friend sit out there and suffer, and you were helping other people, said you always wanted to keep your friend at the bottom of you, beneath your feet. When your friend was blessed with an opportunity to rise above everything, you had to get off the phone with her because something kicked you in your chest. That shit is called jealousy and envy. You wonder why you're not shopping at Bloomingdale's anymore, sweetheart. You're at H&M. And FYI, if you're shopping at H&M, you're not poor. You're middle class. Poor is at Goodwill. Poor is at the dumpster where people throw their clothes in and recycle. Poor is not being able to shop at all. You're not poor. You just fucked up your base. Telling people that you don't want to date nobody 9 to 5, looking down on people, putting all your energy into finding a man, flirting with the baby, and then turn around and treating your best friend the way you treated her. Baby, no wonder karma is coming back and biting you in your ass. If y'all have a friend like B. Simone, please get the fuck out of Dodge because she will use you up. She will only want you to praise her. But when it's time for you to rise above every occasion, she's going to feel threatened. She's going to feel insecure. And she's going to turn around and make you feel bad for your blessings. That is never a friend. And it couldn't be me. Because after watching that podcast, I wish her best friend would leave her ass where she at. B. Simone is about to be working a 9 to 5 very soon. If she don't get her shit together.
B. Simone was jealous of her friend. She was jealous of her friend, and she is not a friend. But let me tell y'all why I don't have friends. I have a few people that I do talk to that I met on TikTok. Beautiful people. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hold the title. I can't come to your birthday dinners that I have to pay $200 for my meal and my drink. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I can't come to your children's party. I can't do it. I can't overdraft myself. I cater to myself, God, and my children, and my husband. I can't be on the phone with you all day talking about drama. I don't want that title best friend no more. I don't. I overdraft myself for many years, and I'm not saying people didn't help me, but I don't want it. Now, I'm not saying that's B. Simone's situation, but that's still a lot of other people, what they dealing with right now. Weird vibes. Also, what caught my eye in that interview when she said her friend called her with good news. And then she hung up and then she called back. You know why you called back? Because it was weird vibes. And you had to call her back because you knew she was going to catch that. Jealousy is real, and people could sit on side you every day, call you every day, and be in secret competition with you and jealous of you. I'm not signing up for that. And I'm not saying friends have not helped me, but guess what? I know I was there, and I overdraft myself many days trying to be here and be there and do this and talk to this person. I'm not answering my phone. Now they're going to think I'm acting funny. No, I stay to myself. My phone barely ring unless it's my mom and my husband, or maybe a damn bill collector, but my sons, my children. But other than that, I'm good and I'm at peace. And I just don't want that title anymore. Was B. Simone wrong? Yes, she was. But I'm just using what's out there to help somebody else. Baby, if you are in that type of relationship, get out and be there for yourself. Jealousy is real. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed. J-Lo. I don't want no friends.
I pray that a friendship like B. Simone and her best friend never finds me, because in the same breath as your best friend telling you how she was down at her lowest, she was struggling, her car got repossessed, she had to get on food stamps, Medicaid, and all you could say was Jesus. But then turned around and said how you were upset and angry that your best friend was offered a great opportunity that you could not take the credit for. Then proceeds to say that you like to do stuff together. If you're doing something, you want to do it with your friends. You want to be the one to do it together. So where was the let's do this together when your best friend's car was getting repossessed? Where was the together when your best friend needed someone, but she never asked you? And for her to be on like this Christian journey and this spiritual journey, what happened to help thy neighbor? Your best friend watched you help other people when she was down and at her lowest the most. And as a best friend, if this is your best friend, it should have been signs that you could have saw. You know, not saying that she's obligated to her to give her money, but if you're helping other people and you just giving out checks, what was the problem with helping your best friend? I'm starting to feel like B. Simone wanted to see her friend at her lowest, because how can you help other people but you watch the closest person to you struggle?
So I don't know if y'all saw the B. Simone interview with her best friend, her now best friend, because, you know, she's not friends with Megan anymore. Well, anyway, tell me why you're talking about, you know, her best friend is just talking about the time that she was really struggling and she had her car repoed. She had to move into her parents' home. Like, she just was not doing well. Financially, she had lost everything. Right? Bitch Simone sits there just going, Jesus, Jesus. Bitch, what are you Jesusing about? Like, no shade, love, Jesus, up above. But my thing is, in that moment, I just felt so infuriated and frustrated. We all know Bitch Simone is a millionaire, right? And my thing is, she knew, she definitely had to have known about Bitch Simone, her best friend going through such a hard time, right? And to think that she just did not do anything about it, like she just like Jesus, and her best friend is gaslighting herself, talking about some, well, you know, I had to go through this hard time, and I'm like, girl, why the fuck are you, like, I don't know, you know what I'm, like, I'm like, do not gaslight yourself to think that your millionaire best friend, allegedly, was not supposed to support you in that moment. Like, what? I can't imagine my friend getting their car repossessed, having to move back in, like, struggling. You know, what if God, Jesus, that you're calling on so bad, B. Simone, put you there in her life to just alleviate some pain? Because God is always there, Jesus is always there to support us and alleviate our pain. You know, show up even when we think He's not seeing or helping us out. Like, that just pissed me off. Like, that's not a friend. I cannot be a millionaire, and my friend, I literally hear my friend tells me their car is getting repossessed or it got repossessed, and I'm just like, wow, yeah, you just have to go through it by yourself. Like, that's bull fucking shit. No, like, I just don't understand.
Now, I would say that we shouldn't be emotional about this, or we shouldn't feel entitled because B. Simone, she would literally do anything. That is her money, that is her life. Nobody helped her when she was making her money, but we don't know. But for the fact that this is her friend, and for the fact that B. Simone said that she has been helping very many people, and for the fact also that she is a believer, and the Bible says help those ones who are in need, and B. Simone didn't help her friend, this is weird. And then now she is seeing the friend is talking about how she's doing right now, and she's just, oh Jesus, it sounds like as if she's jealous, like as if she didn't expect her friend to come out from her bad days, like as if she didn't expect her friend to prosper as a single mother, financially down, staying with the parents in the same house. Probably she didn't expect that friend to be okay right now. So, guys, when it comes to B. Simone's faith, it is kind of skeptical. It is kind of questionable as believers, of course. Also, I remember there is a video that went viral, B. Simone going to a fellowship in shorts, literally shorts that show her booty cheeks. You know, I don't know if this language is accepted here on YouTube, but yeah, literally. So sometimes when you look at B. Simone's actions as a believer, you start even asking yourself, questioning yourself, is this guy really a believer? I am not judging her. That's why I keep on saying that not whoever who calls God's name Lord, Lord will enter the kingdom of God. And I'm not saying that B. Simone will not enter heavens or she will enter. I'm not the one to judge. God knows better. But we as humans depend, because we use our eyes to see. When you look at things, you're like, you start questioning. So I don't know what you guys think about this episode. I am not intending to make it very long. And of course, if you've watched it up to this far, I'm thinking you have enjoyed it. So let me know what you think about it down in the commentary. And of course, we shall meet again in another clip that I'll be uploading later on. See you.